Hello everybody, welcome in the stream. I don't know what happened to my music. I will. JK, I won't have fun because you're not here. Hello Gambo, hello Myro, hello Cujo. Thank you for telling me for some reason my stream stuff didn't update. Hello Leona, how are you? Myro, thank you so much for resubscribing. Happy 32-month anniversary. I'm so amped and so honored that you're here. Thank you for partying with me. I made food today, but I like made, quote unquote, like hand fried these dumplings, but I definitely effed them up because they do not look fried, so. I think they taste good. Like that. You know? Angle! Happy 28-month anniversary. Thank you so much for resubbing. Oh my goodness, all the cuties are here. Playing some Nancy Drew, which means that my screen is super weird looking. And we just have to live with that. Because that's life.
Dear Dad,
can you guys
greetings from the
hear
new
it
deputy
okay? Oh, well, hello there. Soil to table props. I made this with my bare hands. No, I made it from meal kit. Oh, so how much did I actually eat? I'm so amped.
Welcome to my latest case, Secret of the Scarlet Hand. To start playing, Dear Dad,
I have to confess something to you guys.
Deputy Curator at Beach Hill Museum in Washington, D.C.
This is one of my least favorite Nancy Drew games.
How's Africa? I sure hope this letter reaches you in Ouagadougou before you move on to Nairobi. So I got the internship. Your old friend Franklin Rose was awfully nice to submit my name to the rest of the members of the museum's board of directors. What an opportunity while I'm in between cases. As you probably know, the museum specializes in ancient Maya culture. My supervisor is going to be Joanna Riggs, a well-known archaeologist. Maybe you've seen her name in the news recently, in conjunction with the discovery of a strange Maya monolith. Apparently, it's created quite a buzz among experts in the field. Well, Beach Hill plans to feature the monolith in an upcoming exhibition. Just imagine, this artifact has been buried
I was always so angry
years,
because this one takes place in DC, which is close to where I grew up.
The museum is short
and I was like, why does my least favorite game
such a huge
have to be
their doors to
the one that takes place where I live?
I can hardly wait to dig into this exciting project and learn how archaeologists and historians solve the mysteries of ancient cultures. I'll keep you posted. Love, Nancy.
Nancy Drew, I presume. I'm Joanna Riggs. Welcome to Beach Hill. I was just checking the lock on this display case. This is one of the museum's most treasured pieces, a carving of King Pakal.
Please take care of yourself.
Who is King Pakal?
Pakal assumed the throne at age 12. Can you imagine? That was 615 AD. He ruled for 68 years at the height of the Maya civilization.
Is that jade?
Yes, the Maya loved jade and used it for many of their carvings.
I'm doing well. I'm enjoying food.
There isn't another piece like this in the world, and it's priceless, which means I practically had to sell my own grandmother to get it.
How did the museum acquire it?
Leave it to Taylor Sinclair. He's a wizard when it comes to these deals. You'll meet him later.
Absolutely.
Now then,
What's new with you?
You're coming on board at a critical time for Beach Hill. An exhibit of this caliber is not kid stuff. Franklin Rose assures me you're a real trooper, and I hope he's right because I'm not here to babysit. I don't care who your father is. I always forget that Nancy
Drew's a teenager. Because I'm always like, why are they treating her like being like you child?
I'm glad to be here. Please, tell me more about the exhibit.
In addition to our permanent collection, we're borrowing rare pieces from museums and private collectors around the world. Soon we'll be sitting on the most fabulous collection of Maya artifacts ever assembled in one place. And now that we've scored the monolith, too, Beach Hill
This did give me one of my catchphrases, which is Semper Ubi Sububi, which is Latin for always wear underwear.
Was the monolith excavated in Mexico?
Yes, a hot young team of archaeologists,
awesome.
Americans
Your
and
pictures look
Mexicans
amazing.
both, dug it out of a cave near Palenque. Every curator from here to Siberia was trying to get a hold of it, but I'm the one who closed the deal.
What does this monolith look like?
It's a massive pillar of stone, nearly 1,500 years old, with Maya glyphs carved into it. We've installed it in the garden. Wait until you see it.
Also, I'm sorry for eating.
Could you
I just
explain
had
what
such
a
full
glyph
time in
is?
between
A
stream.
glyph, as
What's
in
your favorite thing that you
hieroglyphic,
saw
is
or
a
got?
picture that represents a word or an idea. Henrik is the human encyclopedia on the subject.
How many glyphs are there in all?
Henrik can help you with that.
They're
Who's
playing.
Henrik?
Really? I
Henrik
didn't realize they were in
Vanderheun,
town.
world-renowned expert in Maya hieroglyphics. He's the latest addition to the Beach Hill Brain Trust. I told him I don't even want to see his pointy Vander head till he's got a translation on that monolith.
I'm so jealous of your Japan adventures. I want to go so badly.
Pointy Vanderhead? Where was he working before?
At the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center in New Mexico. Anyway, there's a list of tasks for you in the lab. Once you've knocked those off, we'll regroup.
Shouldn't I have more training?
Don't worry, you'll be in the swing of things
A
soon
true
enough.
DC
Go
unpaid
ahead and take a look
internship.
around the museum. I'm sure you'll find the monolith, muy interesante. Or just roll up your sleeves and hit the lab.
Any last advice before I get down to business?
Semper ubi sabubi.
Oh my goodness, Kix, happy 1-year anniversary. Thank you so much for supporting me for 1 month. 1 year. I'm so sorry. My brain's not working. For 1 year. Hell yeah, brother. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being by my side and always helping me with things. I'm just being
commissioned for the arts. How cultured.
I did not mean to read over that, but my bad. Ooh, the Gundam. Is that the one that moves? Always wear underwear. Semper ubi sabubi. I don't know, I'm so far from my 300. I actually am surprised I haven't hit 3,000 though.
I need something to get this open.
Do I not have keys
The
for
knob
this?
is missing.
Oh. Oh. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm taking here. How was your day at work? One random fact, I've always wanted to like be on one of these
Commission
boards.
for the Arts. That's the organization Prudence Rutherford works for.
I'm the ugliest eater, by the way. This is also so funny. They have added so many metro stops. I actually think they also took off Leonfont Plaza.
Good thing Franklin gave me the museum key.
We are solving mysteries in Washington, D.C. As you should, because what other way will you keep them safe?
It's locked. It's locked.
I want to steal some rare artifacts. No silver line. Yes, we're in Washington, D.C. in a made-up museum. And apparently we're also supposed to have a list of stuff that we're supposed to do, but...
Come in. Come in.
Hi, where's my list of stuff that you said you were gonna give me? Because I'm just kind of running around
How are the
willy-nilly.
tasks coming along?
I haven't seen the list yet.
Well, get cracking. The last deputy curator was like a tempest in a teapot around here. Caused me nothing but grief.
Who was this so-called Tempest?
I'll tell you about Sonny's some other time.
I've got work to do.
Carpe
Where's my
diem.
list? Because certainly not here.
How are the tasks coming along?
Didn't mean to accidentally click on her.
Started them.
Well, get cracking.
I've got work to do.
See you around.
This is DC in 2001 or 2002. But yeah, we're all looking into Mayan gods. We're gonna have to read all that later, which is why I'm not paying a lot of attention to it. I know, and I feel like that's just such one of those things that like really specifically only bothers like people from DC, but it really does bug me.
I should put in my temple key card.
Is this your temple key card? Oh, slay, okay. I don't know what any of these mean. Yeah, I know. I don't think I'm ready to do any of this trivia. Oh, I have no idea. We're gonna have to learn more. I love that. I love how they're like, we're a hardcore stickler for our rules. I didn't know that either. I'm not ready for mine trivia quizzes yet. Because I have not learned anything. But you bet when I do, over. I don't know what any of this means. I'm a bad person. They probably just kept it up for that. I saw them filming driving scenes for Captain America. That's like all I feel like they do. Is do like exterior shots and other things like that. Well, I love taking things at face value and just believing them.
You must be
who's this?
Nancy, the new deputy curator. I'm Henrik Vanderheun.
Pleased
What
to
a
meet
name.
you. What are you working on?
Just some light housekeeping.
Why are you wearing that mask?
Because it's
These
COVID,
dusty
Nancy.
old artifacts are murder on my allergies. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Did you know the deputy curator who was here before me?
Hurricane Sunny? I'm afraid I did. If he wasn't losing paperwork
One of my
or
favorite
setting off the
things
fire
that
alarm,
they decided to do
he
with
was
these
cornering
games
our
is
visitors
to
with his theory
keep
that the Maya
Sunny
were abducted
June,
by aliens.
the character they're talking
I'm
about,
afraid
like
you'll be
a
cleaning up
character
his
throughout the
messes for a
games.
while.
I'm curious about your work. How do you go about translating a glyph anyway?
It can be a complicated process.
Were you secretly
involving
working for a
research,
museum
piecing
about
lots of
Mayan history?
Different elements together, and a healthy dose of guesswork.
So there isn't a definitive dictionary of Maya glyphs where you can look things up?
Oh, I'm afraid not. You see,
Oh, Nancy,
glyphs
how
are
could
so
you ask such a
intricate and
thing?
full of subtleties that multiple meanings may be embedded in a single glyph. So 3 distinct-looking glyphs may all translate to mean sunshine, roughly, but with different nuances. There is so much we still don't know. Lucky for me, I guess, or I'd be out of a job.
Joanna turned me loose without too many instructions. Do you have any advice for me?
Well, as you've probably heard, the museum is closed in preparation for the exhibit, so you'll have free run of the place. Please explore. The
I
sooner you
didn't.
get
Is
to
it
know your way
animated or
around,
is it
the
live
better.
action?
Think of the lab as your home base, your center of communications. Anyone who wants to get in touch with you will leave a note or a voicemail here, so check in often. I'm very busy with my work,
Thank
so
you,
you're going to
Henrik.
have to be pretty independent, but I suspect you wouldn't have it any other way.
See you around, Henrik.
That will be fine.
Damn, he fucking
There,
hates
now
me.
I can start putting this together.
Sorry, that's so funny. He kind of does. this isn't how stuff, like, just goes together. But I guess it's how we're doing it.
That's done.
Is it? All the cracks mysteriously went away, too. Oh, good. We're gonna have to learn Morse code. I'm not ready for that. Anyone fluent in Morse code?
It's locked.
Can I use these?
It's locked. It's locked.
Alright, I think we get it. It is locked. I don't think we can even mess with this yet. Or maybe I just need to turn it on.
I shouldn't be messing around
Oh, never
with
mind.
this
I shouldn't be
without
messing
permission.
around with it. Well, you better be able to back up that claim, because we're gonna need it. Oh. Okay, so this was Sunny's problems. Okay, I did reassemble the pot. I don't think I've done anything
I haven't
else.
finished that task.
Great. Am I gonna have to remember that number?
You have no voicemail. Press.
I guess I'll just call this person. And then we have to order bubble wrap? Oh,
Boswell, Jackson, and
liked...
May I speak to Franklin Rose, please?
I liked
Oh, may I
Martha
say
is
it's
Dead,
calling?
I think.
This is Nancy Drew.
Just a minute, please.
But you know, it's such a weird thing to say that, like, I think I like something, but I feel like I did, even though it was really, like,
Joanna and Henrik showing you the
cringe.
ropes?
Beach Hill's an amazing place, and after that kidnapping case at the Royal Palladium, the mysteries of the ancient Maya are just my speed.
Glad to hear you're settling in. I'm off to a meeting, but feel free to call me if you have any questions.
Damn.
I'm sure everything's going to be smooth sailing, Mr. Rose.
Bye, kiddo.
Okay, well, that was unhelpful. So let's see. Let's call the people. Well, you're more of a pro than me. Two. Oh, I did.
You have.
Nine. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't do that right.
You have no.
Do I have to do a 1? Or do I just not even have to do the area code? Hello, Walker. How you doing?
Silvio's curatorial bonanza.
May I speak to Silvio Jr., please?
This is Silvio, Jr. What can I do for you?
Are you still having a sale
Oh,
on
I
packing supplies?
appreciate
That's
that.
right,
I hope you're
30%
having a
off
good
on
day
bubble
and taking
wrap,
care of
cold
yourself. How you
peanuts, Heavy
feeling?
duty tape, medium and large boxes, sticky labels, and why supplies last, of course. Have you ordered from us before?
Yes, I think so. We have an account
Good thing
number.
I took a freaking
Okay,
photo of
good.
this.
That saves
Oh,
me
wait,
a
she
lot of
knows.
paperwork. What's the account number?
BH119K.
I put on Silence of the Lambs because that's the only, like, detective thing.
BH119K? Beach Hill? Are you
The
serious?
good
You
life to
sound
live.
surprised. I guess you were expecting Sunny June?
I was expecting Beach Hill to settle its accounts with me about 6 months ago. I've sent all 6 of the outstanding invoices to a collection agency. And you jokers won't get another packing peanut out of Silvio Jr. ever. Do not call here again.
Well, that did not go well. Okay. So, that is a knob. And these are Sunny June's alien drawings. I hate that bowl game. It's all random, or is it? Choosing when I pass and the computer passes. 4 pieces of corn different than dice. Try Pascal's triangle. Dang. No self must distract Joanna only after her coffee break. That audio narration thing is gonna be so much work. Luckily, old Hurricane Sunny managed to borrow Johanna's notes for this project. Note to self, must distract Joanna. Okay. I'm gonna take a photo of these because now we have phone cameras and I don't have to draw pictures of everything. Hello, Christian. How are you? What's new with you? Okay. I guess I don't know why I stole this piece of tile. I feel like it's not good.
I shouldn't be messing around with this without permission.
Can I have permission? Whose permission do I need in this
I see you
godforsaken
succeeded
place?
in reconstructing that Maya pot. Do you know what the glyph on it means?
Something like, don't play ball in the house?
Place name
Ooh,
glyphs are
maps
some
are
of the
good.
rarest and most
What are you
difficult to
gonna play?
translate. Even most of my colleagues wouldn't have a clue about this one. Ah, but I'm a rare breed myself, Nancy, and this is one of my areas of expertise.
He remind me
You've got
of.
my
He remind me of
undivided
someone.
attention.
The glyph on that pot signifies the great ancient Maya city of Copan in Honduras. There happens to be a very important dig going on there right now.
Do you know any of the archaeologists there?
I have a few connections. Yes, I'm keeping up with the action by ham radio.
I can't seem to find the addenda to the monolith loan agreement that I'm supposed to bring to Alejandro Del Rio.
Sunny June bobbed around this place like an untethered balloon. Who knows where he left those documents? You'll just have to hunt them down. And FYI, Senor Del Rio has been extremely touchy about this monolith
I was
loan.
about to say it
so
sounds
try
like
not
not
to
my
keep him waiting.
problem,
I'm not
but
sure how to go about rearranging those exhibit narrations.
It's really quite
I still
simple.
have to play Super Mario
Check out the
Galaxy.
Convomatic auto narrator in shipping and receiving. You'll need some headphones. First, determine which of the exhibits in the main hall could rightly be called Exhibit A. Change Exhibit A's narration number until you're seeing what you're hearing, or hearing what you're seeing, and it's all downhill from there.
I'm supposed to order more packing supplies.
He reminds me
but
of someone
the
from
company
Courage the
says they won't
Cowardly
do
Dog.
business with us anymore. Does Beach Hill have bills it can't pay?
No comment.
But Henrik, how am I supposed to get this order taken care of?
We already crossed it
I
off our
hereby
list, so
absolve
it
you of
is
that
open.
task. If Joanna wants things shipped, she can stuff them into garbage bags for all I care.
Can I give that ham radio a try?
Absolutely not.
Damn.
The radio is a tool, not a toy. One has to be extremely careful about the kind of information one sends out over the airwaves. And I do not have time to monitor you. And besides, the vacuum tubes have been terribly fussy lately.
What
If
are you
another
hiding
one blows,
from me,
I
Henry?
think I'll go mental.
What is the Spectro X Archeo Analyzer for?
It's used for identifying chemical compounds that are found on artifacts, traces of ink, blood, charcoal, and other substances. The beauty
Once
of the
again,
machine
I'm
is
just
that it can
carrying
collect these
around a
traces
part
without
of
damaging the
the
artifact in any way. But it cost us
display,
a fortune,
just
so
like
don't
in my
fiddle
bag
with
or
it unless you
pocket.
get Joanna's permission.
See you around, Henrik.
That will be fine.
Blows chunks. Alright. I love all of the mine art. So this is like
side looks
the
damaged.
This is the monolith.
Nancy
Ah.
Drew, or should I say, Detective Drew. I'm Sinclair.
Who told you I was a detective?
I
I
hate
was
his
at a
mustache.
meeting with the BOD recently, and I caught wind of your appointment and your credentials. Very impressive, if I do say so myself.
The BOD?
That would be the board of directors, those cranky old cats.
I don't
They do
think
keep the
anybody
ducks
calls
squared away
them the
around here, I'll
BOD.
give them that. So,
Maybe
how's
I'm
this for
wrong?
a specimen? Ever seen $1 million worth of rock before?
Do diamonds count?
Ouch. Well, they did say you were sharp. Seriously, though, thank goodness you're here. I'm afraid the museum may be in terrible jeopardy.
Oh no. Is there
'Cause you guys
something
are
I can
broke.
do?
Joanna told me to butt out, but I'm so fond of Beach Hill, I just hate to see it fall prey to scoundrels.
What scoundrels?
It's a sensitive subject. Meet me in my office later and I'll explain everything then.
You've got me worried. Can't we talk
Does
now?
he think that
Just
someone's
meet
gonna,
me
like,
later.
kidnap us?
707 Bing Cherry Boulevard. I've got to go. Enjoy your first day at Beach Hill.
I mean, I knew that it was gonna be a made-up
Interesting.
address. However, I didn't think it would be that made up. True. The characterization
Looks
seems
like
to be
this
on
side is
point.
missing a part. It's locked. It needs a card.
Oh, right. We need to, like, beat everything before we can go in there, I think. Okay. Well, let's go tell Joanna we're broke.
Come in.
Alright, we're broke.
How are the tasks coming along?
I can't seem to find the addenda
And
to the
everything's
monolith
lost.
loan agreement that I'm supposed to bring to Alejandro Del Rio.
Check with Henrik on that.
I'm
Well,
not sure
Henrik
what
said
to
that
do
he
with
can't
those
find
exhibit
it.
narrations.
Henrik can help you with that.
When did
Damn,
Henrik
girl.
come on
What
board?
is your job?
I got an email from him one day saying he heard the news about Beach Hill getting the monolith. He said he'd drop everything to come here and translate those glyphs. He was even willing to take a pay cut. What can I say except giddy up? You're hired.
I've got work to do.
Semper ubi sub ubi.
I wonder if this is supposed to be like a Smithsonian museum, but they can't say. Oh, I never understand what people are saying. I can't do acronyms. I think I've told you guys this before. I have like serious acronym blindness. All right, let's go here. I used to go to Roslyn. That was a metro. Orange and blue line. Besides silver, orange and blue were the ones that I took a lot. What an interesting
It's
piece of
about
art.
time. Oh, my fears are like maggots infesting my poor old carcass. Want a cookie? They're
He's
from
so dramatic.
Oaxaca.
Thanks, but I'm trying to cut back. Now, what's going on?
I know,
The
isn't it
art
pretty
world
cool?
is being ransacked, Nancy. Prudence Rutherford, a major patron of the arts, had her fire ruby necklace stolen from her villa in Topeka. 2 weeks later, a whole display case full of rare Maya artifacts was
I don't know if
heisted
you
from a
guys
museum
remember
in
when
New
we
Mexico.
played
Do you think
Treasure
there's
in
a
the Royal
connection between
Tower.
the two
That's who
thefts?
Prudence
Who
Rutherford
knows?
is. That
I'm
crazy
just
old
telling
lady
you,
who likes
this
chicken
community,
wings.
our friends and colleagues, my people are being systematically trounced by thugs. Who's to say Beach Hill won't be next? You've got to do something.
Doesn't Beach Hill have a security system in place?
The museum has a basic alarm system,
I
but
mean,
it's
yeah,
not
it's
exactly
thievery, but I
state of
think
the
most
art.
museums
I've
are
urged
thievery.
Joanna to approach the board about making some security upgrades, but she just keeps saying that the timing isn't right to ask for money.
I understand your concern, but what can I do to help?
We need your eagle eyes. We need your bat ears. We need you to sniff out the stink of trouble.
I'll do my best, but it sounds like what you really need is a new breed of police dog.
Don't play modest mouse
Yeah, I don't know
with
what's
me.
going on with him.
Okay, no more flattery. Hey, that's an interesting piece. There by your desk.
I didn't mean to even
Something
click that.
tells me it's not a Maya artifact.
How about that rubber shark? The artist's name is Poppy Dada. She's a teenager in South Dakota.
Is it the
art
mustache
world
or is
going
it
bananas
everything
over her
else?
stuff. I'll unload that one for some serious dinero.
Is Poppy Dada her real name?
I don't know.
I'd better get going.
See you around.
I feel like I could sell this man on just about anything. Oh wait, actually, I think I want to go here. Oh, 100%. Okay, so this is my hotel room. Togo, that's Nancy's dog. Okay, so this is when we start getting to have notes. Okay, actually...
I need a disc. I need a disc.
Okay, I thought maybe a floppy disk would be... Oh, wait. Just kidding. Forgot how to use a digital computer for a second. Oh, I don't know what my password is. Well, that was fruitful. Do I have any belongings I can dig through? Okay, let's call... We need to call Bess.
We're sorry.
Like
Your call
true
cannot be
DC
completed as
vibes.
dialed. Please check the number and dial again. This is a recording.
Oh, and calls them by their first name too.
Hello?
Hey, Beth, it's me,
But then still
Nancy.
expands
What's
on
new?
it.
It's pouring rain. George and I are in the middle of a heated
Like,
game
oh
of
yeah,
no
like I was
fiction.
just
I'm winning.
hanging
Don't
out with
believe a word
George,
she
and it's
says,
like,
Nancy.
George? Oh,
Last
George
time I
Bush.
made mincemeat out of her.
Anyway, we don't want to make
For
you
some reason, that's
homesick.
the only
How's the
politician I could
going?
think
So
of.
far, so good. There's a lot of excitement about the upcoming exhibit, especially since we have the Palenque monolith.
The who?
The monolith. It's a giant block of stone recently excavated from a cave near Palenque in Mexico. Apparently, it's a very big deal. They think it's 1,500 years old.
So, have you seen it? This, monolith?
Yeah, it's humongous. Must weigh a ton.
Like how big? As big as a refrigerator?
Maybe Bigfoot's refrigerator.
Sorry, Nancy, but how would a
I feel
person
like-
tell this
I don't
monolith
know.
apart from, say, some other big rock?
Well, for one thing, it has Maya glyphs carved into it.
Glyphs?
Pictures that represent
There used
words
to be a
or
metro
ideas,
stop even
also
closer
known
to
as
the store
logographs.
before we moved
Joanna
to
says the
Annandale
glyphs might be a message from King Pakal.
when we were in Falls
What
Church.
kind of message?
We don't know yet.
That's
Henrik
why plus I'll
Vanderheen,
see you
Beach
into
Hills of
oblivion if you bring
Piglether,
that
is
up.
working on a translation.
I'm digging it.
Who was King Pakal?
He's considered one of the great Maya rulers. He reigned at the height of the Maya civilization.
Well, Nancy, you're sounding very curatorial.
Very curatorial indeed.
We work
We've
at
been
it,
worried that you
Sam.
would be a little bored without a mystery to solve, but it sounds like your brain will have plenty to chew on.
The whole Maya culture is a mystery to me at the moment. The last thing I'm going to be is bored. I'm sure of that.
Speaking of kings, this card game's not over yet, Bess.
Yes, well,
Oh,
I hope
I
you've got
can.
plenty of bait for your fishing pole, dear cousin.
Okay,
That's
you
the,
two. I'll call back later.
Call
The
back
true
soon.
mark.
Yeah, and good luck.
Of being stuck in this hellscape. Okay. So, I guess it's time to go to the museum and do stuff on our list. Where's the audio tour?
It needs a card.
Oh, I like this game.
Hey. 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 Hey.
Damn.
Hey. Hey.
I did think that I chose to play against the computer, which is not this. Ooh, let's go.
Hey. 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 Hey.
Play.
Hey. 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 Hey.
Damn.
Hey. 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 Hey.
Shoot.
Hey. 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 Hey.
There are actual rules to this game. Rules that I don't quite remember, but most of it's random. Except to get him one more time. Roll me a 2. That is not a 2. Now you roll me a 2, but it's too late. Hee it's too late. Come on. God in heaven above, just let me get this last kill. Okay.
It needs a card.
I know, Nancy. We actually just beat the game.
It's locked.
Yeah, we have to solve everything before we get there. This one we can just solve through process of random clickery. I'm gonna reach a point where I'm gonna forget what I'm doing. Okay. Slay. Okay, let's see what the first question is. Pakal ruled over what city in present-day Mexico? Let's see.
It's locked.
Does any of this say it? Guatemala. Maybe let's try Guatemala. I think I just forgot how to spell Guatemala too. Guatemala. Let's see. I cannot spell. Honduras? Well, neither of those are cities. That would probably be a nice, helpful hint to my brain, is the fact that neither of those are cities. Okay. I wonder... Okay. I feel like they've also definitely told us.
Come in.
Like, what he's ruled over. See if there's
How are the
anything.
tasks coming along?
I've got work to do.
Bye.
So we still have to find the paperwork that Sunny lost. And also... Oh, I didn't look over here. I don't know any codes yet. We already took everything from there. I wonder if those are indicative of something. Covered ceramic bowl, carving. Hello. Oh. Somebody's gone.
I shouldn't be messing around with
No
this without
one's
permission.
here. I feel like it's okay. I really do.
You have no voicemail. Press 9 for an...
I'd better, I haven't finished that task.
See if his password's anywhere. Maybe it's just Hurricane Sunny. I also have no clue where the,
It's locked. It's locked.
where the audio things are. The audio tours. So that's that game. Oh, wait, maybe they're in the garden section? Let's find out. Ooh, maybe this will have information on where he rules. Okay, so we know that this is missing pieces. And it's also really banged up. Maybe I'm being critical, hypercritical of a literal museum figure, but yeah, I didn't think that would work, but I did think it would be helpful to try. Because if there's one thing about me, it's that I'll try. Okay. I guess let's have Nancy go back to her hotel and look at her notes, and we'll go from there. on his desk for clues of what it could be. My best guess is Hurricane Sunny. I also just want to figure out where are these damn... We have headphones.
It's locked.
So now where is the audio tour? Am I crazy?
It's locked.
I feel like I personally would snoop way more if I was Nancy, given the opportunity, but I do respect the fact that she's not going to. Let's see if we can figure out. Reorder my numbering exhibit in the main exhibition hall. Where even is that? So this is the main exhibition hall.
Just one
Okay,
more
this is
tile.
it.
Just one more tile.
Oh, we're missing a tile. That's what that is. If I were a tile, where would I hide? See if anything happens if we progress to the next day. That's usually my best suggestion. In life and in video games. That would be a good place for a towel to hide. Hiding in plain sight. Let's stop off at Sinclair's office first.
Want a cookie?
I'd better get going.
See you around.
Do not want a cookie, thank you. I think that's the ugliest piece of art I've ever seen. Hi, I've forgotten how to do my job.
How are
Please
the
help me.
tasks coming along?
Can you explain how you want me to reorder that Maya numbering exhibit?
Check with Henrik on that.
He has actual cookies.
I've got work to do.
Bye.
Why do I even talk to you if your answer is check with Henrik? Oop, not where I wanted to go.
Howdy.
See you around, Henrik.
I suspect you will.
Okay, well, you're also useless. All of you are useless. How does that make you feel? Asking for a friend. Okay, time to look up hints. Oh, I should also probably check the fake voicemail.
You have no voice.
I have no voicemails. Secret of the Scarlet Hand. There's this really cool website called Universal Hint System. I want to fist fight you. That like helps you without giving you full cheats. Let's see. What is a rotunda? Oh, this is a rotunda.
I better deliver this to Alejandro right away.
I found it. Game facts. Do you guys say facts or FAQ? I say facts, and I also say wiki. And I hope that you all can accept me as I am. Oh. Work for our mate. Oh. So he cares about the legality of museum goods. I'm happy that one of you is... I didn't mean to leave.
How may I help you?
Why is he so handsome?
Buenos dias. Me llamo Nancy Drew. I have some paperwork
Really?
for you
Over
regarding the loan
100?
of the Palenque monolith to Beach Hill.
So, you're Joanna Riggs' new aspirant in training. How does it feel to join the ranks with the modern-day conquistadors?
I beg your pardon, but how
Nancy,
does a deputy curator
why do I
become a
have to
pirate in your book?
explain?
You had better
Yes.
brush up on your history, young lady. When the Spanish explorers invaded Mexico, they became known as the conquistadors, or conquerors. They robbed the indigenous peoples of their wealth, not just their gold, but their artwork, their sacred objects. Anything they did not steal, they burned to the ground.
Alejandro, I understand that many
Preach.
crimes were committed in the name of exploration, but that was hundreds of years ago.
Nancy,
What does this have to
that's
do with Beach
problematic.
Hill?
There is more. In the 19th century, archaeologists discovered the ruins of ancient civilizations predating even the Aztecs. Many of the dig sites were robbed, and the stolen artifacts were sold off to art museums and
handsome
collectors
and
around
smart.
the world. Today, finally, it is illegal among most civilized nations to remove an artifact from its native country. But sadly, there are thousands of precious antiquities with highly questionable provenance floating around the Western world.
But Joanna only wants to display this artwork, to celebrate it, so the public will be able to enjoy it and learn about your people's great talents and achievements.
If the
Oh,
American
Nancy.
public wants to see our art, they should come to Mexico.
What do you mean by questionable provenance?
An artifact's provenance is the story of its origin and ownership. For example, how it made its way from a
To be
temple
fair,
at Chichen
Nancy's
Itza
like
to a museum
16
in
or
Washington,
17.
D.C. If the artifact's provenance reveals that it has been
In Nancy
stolen,
Drew's
then
defense.
that artifact must be returned to the country of its origin.
So the problem has been remedied, hasn't it?
No, not at all. Provenance documents are often tampered with or forged to cover up the theft. Because of this, thefts continue and a great deal of art is moved on the black market, even today. Unethical art dealers and greedy museum curators do nothing to stop this.
Damn.
Are you suggesting Beach Hill is involved in these
Nancy's
kinds of
gonna get
misdealings?
educated.
If Joanna Riggs or that overstuffed pillowhead Sinclair had any decency, they would take measures to see that all Maya artifacts were returned to Mexico at once where they belong.
And what if these measures are not taken?
My country will have its due, Nancy, even if I have to begin reclaiming its artifacts with my own two hands.
My favorite thing is that they have to write that in there to make him a suspect, but like, how insane is it that it's like, oh, it could be him because he likes to, he wants Mexico to get its artifacts back.
I admire your conviction, Alejandro. Lucky for me, the Palenque monolith is only here on loan from Mexico.
I am still not happy that such a rare find will have its debut exhibition on American soil. But in my country, too, there are people for whom money talks. I will take those documents now.
I guess I should give him the contract.
Thank you. I have some business with Joanna at the museum later, so I will return the contract to her then, after I have looked it over.
Are you sure? I don't mind waiting.
You may consider your mission accomplished.
Well, okay then.
Goodbye. Buenos dias.
Let's get some more
Why
history.
did Mexico choose to lend the monolith to Beach Hill and not some other
Bondia.
museum?
Johanna Riggs outbid everyone. I had no idea a small museum like Beach Hill could afford such an expensive arrangement.
Do you consider
Sounds
Henrik
like he's
a
calling
conquistador,
bullshit.
along with Joanna Riggs and Sinclair?
Henrik is a student of my culture and my heritage, not trying to buy and sell it. We don't agree on everything, especially not baseball, but I have nothing against him.
I should get back to the museum.
I have everything against
Yes,
him
you should.
personally. He's like, get out of here. Alright, back to the museum. Joanna,
Come in.
I did that thing, but
How
also
are the
you're...
tasks coming along?
Do you think Alejandro would go to extreme measures, like stealing, to reclaim Mexico's artifacts?
Who knows?
Why did you become
Why
a
is she so
museum curator?
useless?
I became a curator because I want to help make artifacts available to as many people as possible. That's all that matters, isn't it? Unless you're Alejandro Del Rio.
I've got work to do.
Go
Yeah.
to it.
Lady, I'm not gonna lie to you. You seem like the problem here. Okay, let's see if Henrique... Like, she absolutely 100% seems like the problem here. Where the hell does he keep going? What does this man have to do? Okay. Wrong thing. Okay, so now we have to do the displays. Let's see. Oh. Okay.
Beach Hill's been hit. Sit tight, Nancy. The police are on their way.
I did nothing. I want that on the record. I was just going to do my job.
I should talk to Joanna before I touch anything.
You also probably shouldn't touch an active crime scene. I don't know. That is just my little thing.
Someone has cooked up my worst nightmare and served it to me on a plate.
I'd like to have a look at the crime scene myself. Did the police turn up any clues?
The police took some samples for the crime lab, but they couldn't promise any overnight results. So if you want to put your little magnifying glass up to the scene, it's fine with me.
What were their initial findings?
Who knows? Right now, my priority
She's
is to
so
get a move on this
useless.
insurance claim.
I've got
And I
work
think
to
it's
do.
her fault.
See you around.
100% it has to be her fault.
Ceramic bowls, such as the one featured in this exhibit, may have been used as vessels for burnt offerings of incense or corn. This bowl was either dedicated to...
Okay, so that one's correct.
It's locked.
The Maya used different methods to represent numbers. Here is an example
This
of the
one
numbers
is
from
not
0
right.
to 19, from top.
Although the geographic range of Maya cities is well known, it is difficult to determine the range of Maya influence. Some experts believe the Maya may have traveled as far south as the Amazon and as far north as North America. Although the
How do I
the
change
Maya
it?
were pantheistic. The Maya were pantheistic.
Okay, so that's also right.
It's locked.
Lady Zach Cook ruled Palenque before her son ascended the throne in 615 CE.
I also think that one's right, but I could be wrong.
I am Lord Pakal, ruler of the mighty kingdom of Palenque. All those who come before me witness my power.
Lord Pakal is considered the most influential ruler of the Maya civilization. Strange, supernatural creatures sometimes...
Maya scribes recorded the
The ones that are switched are
Maya ball game was
the artifacts.
The date on this slab uses the Tzolk'in, or divine.
And the body shaping?
Lady.
It was quite the narration. Okay, I actually don't know how we're supposed to fix that though. Like I've assessed the damage, don't know what I'm supposed to do. So. Let's see what Henrique. Oh, he's not here. I need to use this.
I shouldn't be messing around with this without permission.
What if we did mess around with it? What if you weren't such a freaking goody two-shoe all the damn time, Nancy Drew? Sorry. Okay. So... we have not gotten any packages. I guess let's check the voicemail and I'll see how I'm supposed to reorder these.
You have voicemail. Press 0.
Nancy, hi. It's Franklin Rose. I'm calling because it's just... this theft is very bad news for the museum. You can't imagine the limb we went out on to acquire that Pakal carving. It's been one of the museum's main attractions. I don't want to take you away from your internship, but if you can do a little investigating, well, I think I speak for the whole board when I say we'd be very grateful. Give me a call when you have a chance. And Nancy, thanks.
To replay messages, press 6.
Your favorite teen detective is here. Don't you worry, buddy. I'm here.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose, how may I direct your call?
This is Nancy Drew, calling for Franklin Rose, please.
Just a minute, please.
Nancy, hello. Do you have any news?
Not really.
You said give you a call. I don't have news because you told me to call you immediately.
Oh, Nancy, you zero in on a case like a heat-seeking missile, don't you? I feel so much better knowing you're going to follow up on every lead. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mr. Rose.
That's
Give
what
me
I'm here for.
$10 million. Okay, so this... and there's one more, which is this one.
There, that looks like it's in order.
Okay, good. Let's see. Let's cross this off. Oh, Nancy, something's come up. I'll be gone for a bit. Your mission in the meantime, run through the temple activities to verify that all the questions can be answered based on info available elsewhere from the museum. We want a little rascal rebellion on our hands and the exhibit opens now, do we? Alright, Henrique. I wonder where he went. We've already beat some of the games, so that's good. I need to see one more thing. Have to go to Exhibit F. Which is one of these. Looking for a tiny little tile piece. Any tiny little tile pieces anywhere? Let me try going this way. Maybe it's sitting on something and I just don't see it. Like on one of these things. See where, let's see what the hint is for this. Oh, it's literally right there. Great. I was like, it's in a garden exhibit. And then I said, I don't know how to look in a garden exhibit. Okay, so now we have the numbers. And I'm cheating on this because I don't know my numbers. Happy 8-month anniversary. Did you just try to call me? I'll be free around 9. You should pay me even more money, actually. But thank you so much, Silver, for 8 months of insanity. I'm cheating in this game because I don't know Maya numbers. And I could learn them, but I'm not vibing with them right now. I'm vibing with solving this mystery. These are really cool, though. Oh, little weird creature thing. 2 eyeball? 3, 2.
That looks right.
Slay. No, Silver's name is just Silver. He's never played a Lunar game because he's a loser, so. Just kidding, you're not a loser. I'm bullying him into letting me do his American Dream project with him. Because you're still rude for not asking me first. Alright, I literally did everything, so slay. Bob, hello. How are you, Bob? Bob, what year of school are you finishing this year? I trust you always, Bob. Don't you worry.
Need something?
Have you seen Henrik? I found a piece of paper inside the Pakal display case.
Did
it
you
had
change
some glyphs
your
on it and a
Bob
print of a
name
red
again?
hand. I'm hoping he can give me a translation.
What am I, fish food? Henrik's not the only one around here who can read a glyph, you know.
Sorry, Joanna. I thought I was supposed to go to Henrik with all my glyph
Yeah,
questions.
lady.
The police showed me the
What
note. It
year of
said,
school are
the
you
magician
finishing?"
suffers yellow death, whatever that means. Apparently, the thief just couldn't come up with the glyphs for the curator suffers flaming purple disgrace.
I'm curious about the red handprint the thief left. Does it have
You're
any
getting so
significance in
old.
Maya culture?
Afraid I can't help you there.
yeah, on Twitch.
What I want to know is what the hand was printed with. It's obviously not finger paint. Why don't you do a little analysis on it in the lab?
I haven't seen
Since I'm
Henrik
not allowed
since the
to
theft.
touch anything
Where
in the
do
lab.
you think he could be?
Who knows?
Okay. You're the worst lady I've ever met in my entire life. I hope you know that.
It's a fiasco, just as I feared. Oh, I'm sick about the whole thing.
I see you've spoken with Joanna.
I was in the museum when it happened.
Do you think it's the same
Why
person
would you
who carried
incriminate
out those
yourself
other
like that,
thefts?
sir?
That awful red hand was left on Prudence Rutherford's jewelry box in Topeka and on the display case in the museum in New Mexico. What's the chance they're not connected?
Why do you think the thief is leaving this red handprint?
To be a gruesome scoundrel?
Because
Do
it's
you
aesthetic.
know Prudence Rutherford personally?
It's a good calling
we saw
card.
each other at functions now and then. Poor Prudence. She adored that necklace.
What's the name of the museum in New
Silence of the
Mexico?
The
Lambs.
Chaco Canyon Cultural Center. They
It's the only,
had
like,
a
mystery
beautiful
thing I
collection
had.
up there, worth a bundle too. I appraised some pieces for them a few years back.
Joanna says you performed an act of
Right on,
wizardry
Kaiser.
in helping Beach Hill acquire the Pakal carving.
Getting those provenance docs together was a pig and a half. Oh, they're on the up and up, I assure you. But to have been at the height of my career back before the crackdown, those were the days.
This man is
What
definitely doing
crackdown?
illegal stuff.
Maybe sometime I'll tell you a sad story I call How Mexico Lost Its Sense of Humor. Not today, though, Nancy.
Alejandro says you're
Damn,
unethical,
he
a
is
modern-day
straight up
conquistador.
a
That you're
terrible
robbing Mexico of its
person.
cultural history.
And I say Alejandro is the real bully of the playground. A lunch money extortionist who loves nothing more than to see the other boys and girls go hungry.
When you sell a piece of art, what kind of commission do you get?
Did you?
Standard, 10%.
They claimed
it's no
it was
king's ransom,
almost done
unless
a
of course
year
you sell
ago,
something for
so
$1 million bucks.
wouldn't
Too bad I'm not allowed
surprise
to put that
me. How you doing,
monolith on the
Wizzy?
market, huh?
The Pakal thief's glyph
Looks too
message
happy, Eli.
translates to,
Obviously, he's
"The
not good.
magician
Clearly.
suffers yellow death." What in the world do you think that means?
You've got me there.
I'd better get going.
Silence of the
Thanks
Lambs
for
looks
stopping
amazing.
by.
Have you not seen Silence of the Lambs, Silver? Well, let's go rant to Alejandro. Alejandro.
Hello, Nancy.
Do you know much about Maya glyphs?
You've got me there.
I did.
I know Spanish, English, Portuguese, several indigenous languages, including Quiche and Nahuatl, but I have yet to learn the language of glyphs.
Okay. You're fine.
Have you heard? The Pakal carving was stolen from the museum.
Well, I heard the alarms going off, but it wasn't until Henry called me that I heard the news.
Henrik
How
called
close
you?
is he to the museum
When?
to be able to hear the
Where was
alarms
he?
going off?
I've been looking for him.
He called shortly after the robbery. I presumed he was calling from the museum. Is that so strange?
So, you were in the museum at the time?
I was dropping off
Oh,
the
right.
monolith agreement for Joanna, as I said I would.
Did you see anything suspicious?
I was running late. I just figured somebody tripped a wire and I kept going. Whew.
It's odd that I didn't see
I'm not
you.
gonna call
I
the
was
police
there
on
on
him.
business, Nancy, not for tea.
Don't you care about the disappearance of such a rare
That's
Maya
surprising.
artifact?
That artifact was lost to me as soon as it left Mexican soil. So my friend Pakal goes underground for a while until he is sold again. Suddenly, he turns up in Amsterdam or Hong Kong. Unless he is rightfully repatriated to Mexico,
Happy 21
what's the
month
difference?
I should get back to the
How's
museum.
moving, my sweetheart?
Yes, you should. Buenos dias.
Have the
I should
lambs
get back to
stop
the museum.
screaming?
Yes,
That's the
you
real
should.
question. Damn, he hates me. I just want him to like me. Stream has been great. We're learning about racism in museums. And kind of Mayan history. Okay. So I'm allowed to use the equipment, apparently. Nancy's done being a goody two-shoe. Are you excited? Do you have any roommates?
Okay, I've got a graph of the chemical used for the handprint. Now I've got to match it up with a known substance.
How do I...
That's it!
Okay, that was easy.
I should take the handprint with me.
Do we get like a printout? Did I not do that right? I don't know what I'm looking for. Where is my Death Stranding baby? Oh, he's in the bottom, isn't he? How did you see Death Stranding baby?
Nope. That doesn't match. That's it.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to assume that we're doing it right. Get your own desk. Why didn't you buy the Death Stranding baby that was at the store? Christian, I think that's one of the funniest things you've ever said. Like, not purposefully, but just accidentally.
Need something?
Please
Apparently, a
do.
Topeka woman named Prudence Rutherford has recently been
Wow,
visited
Lane.
by a red-handed thief, too. Do you have any idea how I might get in touch with her?
Afraid I can't help you there.
I've got work to do.
See you around.
I think Lane got the expensive Death Stranding baby, though. My baby's cheap. How did Clark even buy it immediately?
Henrik! Henrik!
I also did not do
Amnesia?
that.
Wow. Henrik must have taken a real nosedive off that pyramid.
A
Do you
lot
think
of
he
bad
just
things
fell,
are
Nancy?
happening. It's
Or was
not
he
my fault.
pushed? Sounds like you need to find out about hospital visiting hours.
Yeah, but you'd better get the lowdown from Joanna first.
George is right. She is your supervisor, after all.
Okay, thank you for the really abrupt phone call. And also, Henrique falling down the frickin' stairs. What the hell?
Come in.
Sometimes two babies
First the
exist.
Bacall carving is stolen, and now my star glyph man bumps his head and forgets his own name? What's next, Nancy? Del Rio pulls the plug on the monolith, the board clams up on my funding, my mother posts my old prom pictures on the
I have
internet.
done nothing
We do
wrong
seem to be
ever
on
in my
shaky
life.
footing, don't we?
What I need from you right now is action, not commentary, Nancy. Will you follow up with the hospital and see if there's anything we can do to get Henrik's marbles back?
How can I help around here?
You can also pick up Henrik's mail if he gets any. Keep the lab in order and just try to help me keep the entire museum from going up in smoke.
I've got work to do.
I am
See
an
you
unpaid
around.
intern, so let's keep your expectations a little low. Alright, no mail. I've yet to watch Once Upon a Time, but it is kind of like vaguely on my list. I will admit that.
According to this chart, HG stands for Mercury.
A Mercury handprint? That seems kind of insane, but okay. This mean we can oh, hell yeah. I don't know how to use this yet, but we can mess with this now, so that's exciting. What are you using Hulu for? Okay, let's try not to get pushed down the temple stairs. Is it obvious that he was doing anything here? I guess let's just solve this real quick. Okay. Let's learn some Mayan trivia. Alright, so for question number 1, which I tried putting Guatemala in. Yeah, I've heard the ads have gotten insane. Blank. This one we could literally go and look up, but What? I feel like I should know what the name of the Mayan calendar is. Nope, I would not know this. I'm feeling really confident that I know Mayan history, but I do not. I don't like that streaming places are doing that thing. Where like... you can only...
It's locked.
I didn't mean to close that door. Where you can... Are you Bob? Well, you should be helping me then. Because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Are cracking down on the fact that, like, you have to be in your household. I'm excited to do this. Oh, okay. Let's try mid. What happens if we do low? Yeah, that somehow doesn't surprise me. What if we do 1 and low? I don't even know anymore. I feel like there would be a time where I know the answer to that question, but not anymore. Oh, damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Streaming services have just gotten so bad and so ridiculously expensive. I think I would have said the Hulu and Disney Plus bundle. But now I can't even say that. I do not mean to keep doing that. So I guess we'll just have to do process of elimination. I'm sure Netflix will start running ads again. Bob, I have a feeling you're probably right. I do like that the trajectory doesn't seem to be changing at all. But, you know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the problem. Did I actually get it? I was not paying attention. I probably would have said HBO Max as well. I did like HBO Max. Oh, he moves. He moves. Yeah, HBO Max's UI always glitched out for me, but... Oh wait, I was supposed to do high there. But I liked the options of shows that it had. F this. I am looking this up. Give me the ball game hints. Oh wait, I was supposed to do high. I thought we'd just be able to do this once. Angle, medium, power position 3. Okay. Okay. I did not cheat, and I got that because I'm really good at games. Believe what you will. I don't know what the login is, so we'll have to come back for that one. Okay. This loves to, like, guilt you. Because it'll be like, you can literally find the answers right here. And I'm like, I know I could, but I'm looking for the answers right here. Cool. I like that name. Nobleman. Well, apparently for this one, we won't be able to find it. Back out I go. I guess let's go tell her that this is made out of mercury.
Need something?
I've got
She
work to
does
do.
not care.
Bye.
Okay, got it. I guess let's call the hospital and see if we can talk to Henrique.
You have voicemail.
Give me
This
the
message is for
voicemail.
Nancy Drew. Hi, Nancy. This is Nurse Bluefoot calling from Eleanor Roosevelt Memorial Hospital in regards to Henrik Vanderheun. I believe you're a colleague of his. Since Mr. Vanderheun was admitted,
Why is he
has
saying the name of a
repeated your
teen
name
girl?
several times in states of semi-consciousness. As we've been unable to contact any of his family members, we're hoping you might be willing to act as Henrik's support person as he begins the difficult process of restoring his memory. Please call me as soon as possible to discuss this.
It is
My
like the
direct
booby
line
bird.
is 202
Exclamation point tit.
555 4000. Thank you.
To replay messages, press 0.
All right, Officer Booby.
This is Nurse Bluefoot.
I'm calling in regard
calling
to a
about
recently
Henrique.
admitted patient. Henrik Vanderheun?
Patient information is confidential. Are you a family member?
I'm sorry, this is Nancy Drew. You left me a message?
Nancy Drew? Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I'm so relieved. We've been
He
unable
doesn't sound
to locate
relieved. What if
any
he's not even
family
at a
members,
hospital and this is
we
just some
do
dude?
like amnesia patients to have at least one personal support person when they begin reality orientation.
Can you explain the amnesia?
Henrik is suffering from an acute case
He
of
fell down
post-traumatic
like
retrograde
3
amnesia.
sets of stairs.
At the moment, he is unable to recall even the most basic autobiographical facts, from his name and address to his birthday and shoe size. He can't access the details of his personal history or events leading up to his accident.
Has he lost his memory for good?
Henrik has not actually lost his memory. It's just that his brain is injured in such a way that he can't access the place where the memories are stored.
So, how does he regain access to the storage place?
First, we do repetitive memory exercises to help Henrik relearn the basic facts, like his name and address, the name of his parakeet, if he has one, the date, and so on.
He does not. I don't think he cares.
We try to stimulate Henrik's sensory memories in order to help trigger or find the way back to his cognitive memories.
Where do I come in?
You can't help Henrik remember his childhood, but you
well, no
can
shit. I
probably
didn't know
help him remember his work. And who knows where that
Whatever
will take him.
amnesia you get from falling down flights of stairs.
Rome, as they say. One great tool is the Reality Orientation Board. This is a place to post information and pictures for the patient to look at over a period of time. You may want to bring in images or photos to place on the board. Things from the museum, perhaps.
Is Henrik awake right now?
Not at the moment. We're keeping him under close observation.
I see. Well, when are visiting hours?
He has concussion amnesia.
10 to 4 every day, if the patient is not engaged in treatment and if he seems stable.
Stable how?
Just remember, Henrik's brain has been knocked around like a peanut in its shell. He may have attention difficulties, headaches, anxiety. Sometimes he may seem giddy, too. We need to keep these conditions in check. Don't push him too hard, or he may have some kind of meltdown.
Well, the last thing we want is a meltdown. I'll go easy on him.
Bye-bye.
I'm on my way to interrogate him. And to threaten to kill him. So, I hope that's what I'm supposed to do. That's like one of my worst nightmares.
What should I post here? What should I post here?
You look familiar. Is it time for my snack?
Henrik, it's me, Nancy. You're looking very well. I'm here to help with your memory exercises so you can come back to Beach Hill as soon as possible.
So you can do your job.
Beach Hill is a museum here in Washington, D.C. Before your accident, you were working there on some important Maya glyph translations. Do you remember anything about that
Also,
project?
I like that we literally took that evidence.
I remember my own birthday.
From the museum.
So if you're here to squeeze me for details, you're wasting
We took that
your
evidence
time.
from the museum, and now we've taken it to an amnesia patient's hospital
Your brain just doesn't know how to locate
and we're
certain
making
things
him look at it. I don't think you're supposed to do
We need
that.
to give it some clues.
How, pray tell, do you intend to do that?
Nurse Bluefoot says that visual aids
He does have
often
a long
help
neck.
to trigger memories.
Pictures? Well, isn't this nice?
Think of it this way. You just got back from a fabulous trip, only you can't remember the places you went. So you decide to look through postcards to see which ones you recognize.
Fine, I'll do it.
Okay, here we go. These symbols mean the magician suffers yellow death.
Your translator is sloppy. I should know. I am the author of the original work.
You don't agree with the translation?
That first glyph is the fool, not the magician. Furthermore, any decent epigrapher knows those glyphs refer to the infamous plague of oozing hives. A fitting curse for a fool, don't you think? I rather like it.
If you wrote this note, then you must have stolen the carving of King Pakal. Did you?
I don't remember.
The Pakal carving is priceless and irreplaceable. If you stole it, this is your
He doesn't
opportunity
remember.
to come clean and return it to the museum.
Who in the world is Pakal? Oh, my head. Oh, the pressure. I can't take any more today, Nancy.
Okay, it's time for some memory therapy. Nancy, could you come back tomorrow?
I don't think this man's a real doctor. Well, let's check in with Sinclair and then we'll call it for the day.
Any news?
I need a photo of the Pakal carving. Do you have one?
Joanna took the official print for her insurance claim, but I have a couple extras. Here you go. Keep up the good work.
I don't even know why I
There was
need
an
that.
incident at the museum. Henrik is in the hospital with a head injury.
Poor Henrik. Another squabble between him and Joanna, perhaps? Oh, I'm kidding, but I do
Hello,
remember the
Manic
time
Pixie
she
Dream
threatened to push him in the
boy.
pond. Temper, temper,
It's
I'm
memory
always telling
therapy
her.
I
time.
better get going.
See you around.
All right. Bye, Sir Loser. Let's go see if Alejandro has any opinions. Hello, my lover.
Buenos dias.
Have you heard? Henrik
Buen dia.
Vanderhoon fell off the pyramid at the museum. He's in the hospital with a mysterious head injury.
That is terrible news. I hope it's not too serious.
I should
This
get
man
back
does
to the
not
museum.
give a
Goodbye.
shit. It's absolutely incredible. He just does not care. He's like, oh, that's cool. I could be like, your mom is dead. And he'd be like, okay.
Need something?
I've got work to do.
Carpe diem.
Of course. Oh, we will. We're going to be playing all the Nancy Drew games, so trust me. We'll have a lot of Nancy Drew. This is also, again, my least favorite one. So there are more exciting ones to play. He still has not gotten any mail. I wonder if there's like a way to
It's locked.
open this.
It's locked.
So many questions, so little time. I don't even know what this device is. All right, this is where we're calling it for today. I assume that we're like halfway through the game, I think. Okay. But yeah, we're halfway through this. That was insane. I love the Nancy Drew games. I hope that you guys like the Nancy Drew games too, because to me they're a lot of fun. And again, this is my least favorite one, so there's more fun ones on the rise. Fear not. Yeah, I thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Every single time we get to hang out, I have so much fun. I hope that you guys have fun too. Ooh, what is that, Myro? In the meantime, don't forget to check out my socials: Instagram, Twitter, Discord, YouTube. I create unique content across all platforms, and I love to connect with you guys outside of stream. So please think about hanging out with me. We're gonna go raid. Let's see. We're gonna raid Rock Locker. He just went live, and that sounds super fun, Myra. And it looks like he's gonna be playing Wild Hearts. So go hang out with him. Take care of yourselves. Remember, you're oh so loved, and I will see you all on Thursday, hopefully sooner. See you guys then.